Welcome everyone to the final Mage Rage for September 2020, where it looks like we landed in a birch forest in a rainstorm. So a wet beginning. Let's see what we can get with the wet beginning. Of course, first we're going to get some birch because we are going to need some wood, I am sure. Yeah, someday I'm going to do this more efficiently so that I don't have to grab the last few like this. Right now, I want to head out to the north as usual. But first, let us toss the let us go here and toss the ball. And let's see, a blue orchid. Well, if there's a swamp anywhere nearby, we should have no trouble finding that. Seems wet enough. Now, let's see, a cornflower. Right, okay. A lily of the valley. We need some plains, it sounds like. Some gravel. That shouldn't be too difficult. Lime concrete powder. Well, if we're going to find lime concrete powder, we should have absolutely no trouble with that. Sand. So we need the two ingredients to make concrete powder and lime. That means golden shovel. Let's see, chain and a redstone torch. That's going to be quite a bit in there. So let's keep a close watch for the types of flowers we get. Well, here's some gravel at least. So that's a item that we could get started on right away. And get some of that all the way through here. And so you see as much of this sand as we can get. Well, we only need, oh, actually we need, ooh, how much? See, you get 8 concrete powder for, right, because we need 19 of that. So does that mean we need 3 sets? That means 24, I think, in order to do that. Probably depends on how well I'm remembering what exactly you need in order to make concrete powder. But I think you get 8 of them for 4. Oh, actually, it's 4 gravel each and 4 sand each. And I'll be needing 3 sets. That'd be actually 12 of each of those. I've got 27. So if I'm right on that, looks like I got plenty of that, and I've got plenty of that. So I will need at least one more for the. And yes, I'm grabbing a little bit extra. Yes, see, even my wand thinks I need to grab a few extra there because it is still September, which means that the wand is still being a bit of a mind of its own. I think that'll be enough for now because I've sort of spent all day just trying to grab all of that stuff. Let's head out around. How much do I need from below ground? See, I will be needing to get gold. I will be, there's a plains down there. And here's a cornflower. All right, so that takes care of the cornflower bit. We need a lily of the valley. Now, if you find a lily, let's see, a lily of the valley is gray, right? Or is it white? Because I think lily of the valley gives you a white dye, so we don't have to kill skeletons to get a white dye. Because I'm assuming that if you find a lily of the valley, we should find a second one near it. But we are going to need. Let's see. Oh, that's a tulip. We are going to need cactus in order to get the green. Well, I suppose it's theoretically possible for us to get through a sea pickle. Now, let's see. We need to go down to a -1. Oh, that's right. Minus 1150 is where we need to go to. I'm thinking in wrong directions again. Oopsie daisy. So let me take that into account now. See, Lily of the Valley. That's any lilies of the valley? Because it looks like we've got just about every single type of flower you could think of except a lily of the valley. Hmm. Let's see if we could hit up there and any other chance that we could find lily of the valley. See, we got some bees. I don't think I need anything from bees. We got tulips in here. Hold on. There are plenty of flowers over here. Let's check these out just in case. But I don't think I'll have what I want here. Nope, not at all. But this goes into the okay, acacia area. And anyway, I'm getting down to 11. So I'm about to head to the point where I have to turn around and head in the other direction. Hold on. Before I do that, I see some whitish flowers up there. I don't think they're the right types of flowers because actually they look like oxeye daisies to me. But I just wanted to check that out before because it would be really bad if there was a lily of the valley right in front of me and I just turned away. Now let's see, southeast. All right, good. Proper direction. That's the next area I want to go. Now, of course, I'm going to have a lot of trouble knowing when it is nighttime because there is very little in this area concerning sky visibility or anything like that. It's a real dreary, rainy day. Yeah, sort of a dreary autumn day. I guess you could have, yeah, maybe one of those dreary autumn days you sometimes get, especially if there's a storm in your region and that storm is coming through because tropical storm season, all that stuff. At least here in the States, you have all those tropical systems that tend to pop up around this time of the year. And when one makes landfall, it brings rain to a pretty large swath of area. Let's think of it on similar to that. Now, actually, is that a desert? I was about to ignore that, saying, oh, I don't need that. But if it's a desert instead of a beach, aha, it is a desert. So that'll give us our green, and we'll need 3 of them, I think. Right, we'll need at least, because we need 3. Now, still we need the white dye, but the white dye, if I find those lilies of the valley, I should have no trouble getting white dye. And if I don't find the lilies of the valley, well, I can't complete the challenge anyway. Yet this is, I know it's overkill, but after last week when I didn't collect enough glowstone dust, and I noticed Bat Heart did the same thing, except it was the redstone instead of the glowstone dust that he failed to collect enough of. So, yeah, that particular item was a bit contagious in there. Now, let's see. We have. Let's see, minus 24, 23. Oh, we managed to go right by that, didn't we? Yes, we need to. Yeah, we went past where we needed to go. So it's time to go south east now. Ooh, or. Oh, it's. I can see the sun! I also see that the sun is setting. Oh, hold on. Well, there's one lily of the valley. There's a second one. Any more? Because I'll need 4 of them. Well, I suppose at least I can get the rest of the white dye in a more conventional way. meaning dealing with skeletons or composters or anything like that. So there are at least alternatives if I don't get any more of it at this time. All right, it sounds like I'm not going to get any more at the moment. So let us head on downstairs and find out what's in store down there. How about we go right through here? Yeah, time to get through here and time to close ourselves off there and all right, that gives me my little nook where I can toss a little light. Let this go in here. Now we can see what we can assemble from the beginning. Now, what was in that list? Down here, it looks like I'll be needing gold, iron, and let's see, what else have we got? Gold, iron, and oh yeah, redstone. Gold, iron, and redstone. Yeah, what a nice, wonderful, fun combination to be needing to get. I don't know how come I didn't create that when I was attempting to, but that seems to be my usual problem in getting started. Let's get a few sticks here, and we already have some cobble. We might as well grab a little bit more while we're at it. There you go. Wonderful. Now let's see. We are going to be needing, we're not going to be needing that. What we are going to be needing are the usual suspects. We'll be needing an axe, a hoe, a pickaxe, and a shovel. That sounds like a nice combination in order to start out with. Then we could get ready to start mining and see how much we can get before the sun rises. Because we want to get some iron. Now we're at 62 now, so we're at least starting to get down into the iron levels. We are going to need some charcoal, though, apparently. Do I have enough to... I have barely enough now to make a furnace. That's right. Furnace. And the best thing to do with the furnace at the moment is to create some of that. Let's create a little bit more. So we'll let that start cooking. Then while that cooks, we could dig our way down, dig ourselves into trouble. That's what we can do. Right. And to avoid trouble, I'll see if I keep it onto the revealing spell to minimize the accidents that can happen when the spell decides to go along on its own way. Let's see. Well, that's why I make a shovel, is so that I have something to do with it. Now, it looks like I don't need to go down to the nether, which is thankful considering the headaches I had in the nether last time. Oh boy, that's the worst thing, is when I can't aim for the life of me. All right. Oh. Yeah, because I want to be able to see, and I don't have a consistent source of light yet. Not until I get some coal. Just that's what this shovel is for. Just to take care of, well, at least I'm not going to have to worry about gravel. Plenty of that's going to be around here. Now, I did realize that I miscalculated slightly on how much white dye I'll be needing, because I was thinking I'll be needing 3 white dye, but actually I think that this lily is going to give me 1 white dye, and when I combine that with a green, that'll give me 2 lime dyes. And with 2 lime dyes, I'll be able to work on be able to get what I want. Well, almost all I want. So that means I need one more Lily of the Valley or some other source of white dye. I have to see if I could find some one way or the other. I am not seeing any coal anywhere around here. There's a creeper down there and all sorts of stuff down there, it looks like. Let's head on down there and find out what we have. See, we want to get down to gold level if possible. I strongly doubt that I am going to be getting down to. See what I meant? Oh, we are. Yeah, we're getting near. I'm hoping to get down to gold level. Maybe I could find some gold quickly. Actually, be really even better would be to find some iron. Some iron is always nice to have around. Make a shield, all sorts of other fun stuff like that. But I don't see any sign of that yet. Coal, of course, iron, gold. Let's see, just getting near about where you could get some gold. Looks like all those creepers and the like we're getting pretty close to where they're at. And yes, right. Well, let's see. Yeah, it just seems to be creepers all over the place. And want to be wary of those things. Let's see. We have. Oh, the wand spontaneously cast a spell. I was wondering, why does it look like somebody just cast a revealing spell? And that's because the wand had a mind of its own. All right, looks like I'm about to run out of here. And what I'll do is I'll call that the point of calling it quits for this session and heading on upstairs. That way I can have plenty of time to do some search stuff in here because I think all of the stuff I need one more flower, and that's one I can get from a swamp. Of course, now I find now of course I find the extra special room here. And maybe it's not an extra special room, and nothing in there. So let's head upstairs, almost down to the level of the creeper. All right. Well, I don't think I mind missing that at the moment. I'm not fond of creepers, especially when I don't have a shield. Especially when I'm building stuff. I'm not building anything, but I don't have a shield. So one of the conditions where I especially don't like creepers is around. All right, now let's see. We have this. Probably get a couple of these like this. We've got about a minute left before I have to be heading out. So how about if I just toss this out and actually probably be better to do the actually maybe I don't even need to do 3 of them. Yeah, it looks like the sun is getting ready to rise up. I was thinking is that I would need 3, but I think 2 would be enough for that. This will at least allow me to test out my hypothesis that I need right this and this. Yeah, it gives you 2 lime dyes, but I'm not going to make the lime dye yet, seeing how I don't have everything I need for what I want on there. Let's see. I definitely want the axe out because oh no, don't break that up yet because I'll be needing a second pickaxe. Good. Now I could break this. Now I can break this. And now we can get ready to head out. because the sun is now above the horizon, and before long, we'll be able to say goodbye to our first episode, and we'll return next time when we come back for the Mage Rage for September 2020.